All right, guys, so here's what's going on. In fact, the more I sit here and talk to people at the gun show, the more I think about this, the more steamed I'm getting. So I had to make a little video just to get this all off my chest. I even took off the NFOA hat, put the Get Off My Lawn hat back on, because I am not sitting here right now speaking on behalf of NFOA. I am just speaking on behalf of me, John Anderson, Sandhills Media. So here we go. The constitutional carry bill here in Nebraska, LB 773, Senator Brewer's priority bill this session. Went to Judiciary Committee. They had the hearing in January. Can't remember the exact date. I was there. I testified. And it's not going anywhere. Committee's not doing a thing with it. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the end of the world. Every senator gets one priority bill per session, which is this one for him, for Tom Brewer. So LB 773 is the priority for Tom Brewer. So he can execute what's called a pull motion. He pulls it out of committee. So that's happening. That is scheduled for Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, March 8th. And provided that is successful, and there's no reason to expect otherwise, then the first hearing, I should say debate, floor debate for the whole Senate in the main chamber is set for Thursday, March 10th, all day, 9 to 5. That's what they're going to talk about that day. So real quick, let me just say that if you can get to Lincoln Thursday, March 10th, join us at the Capitol for an impromptu rally. We're going to try to just fill every hallway full of Nebraskans who want constitutional carry. Be respectful, mind our manners, make sure that we don't get called insurrectionists, right? But that's happening Thursday, March 10th, and as long as the weather holds and the highways are open, then I will be in Lincoln that day too. Now, here's what's going on. The bill as originally written, the way I understand this, was going to remove the handgun registration in Omaha. And that was one of the main reasons why Omaha's police union was opposing the bill. There were others, but that was a major thing for them. And so Senator Brewer filed an amendment on this bill just a few days ago, and that amendment doesn't put a registration in place. Okay, that registration's already in place. Has been for years. If you live in Omaha, you knew that, because if you have a handgun, it's registered. So this bill doesn't create a registry. That's there now. Okay, we tried to fight that with statewide preemption a couple years ago, and that didn't fly because there were a few senators that said that they should have local control still. So okay, whatever. So the statewide preemption angle, that's a battle that needs to be fought another time. That is not part of constitutional carry. Constitutional carry has nothing to do with registrations. So Senator Brewer just dropped the language that would remove the registry. That's all. Leaves it in place. Leaves things the way they have been this whole time. But now, because the registration stays in place, first of all, a couple of the more anti-gun senators from normally Omaha and Lincoln, those same ones that fought against statewide preemption and fight against every good bill that comes in for gun owners, they are now going to be able to claim that they oppose this because they oppose the registry. They're going to hide behind that. They've never opposed it before. It's been going for years, and they haven't had a problem with it. They liked it. But now that they can say that they don't like it and oppose this bill, that's going to happen. But that's not the worst thing, because there are some very pro-gun folks out there, and I can't say this as NFOA. That's why I'm speaking just as myself, and this isn't going to the NFOA page. The NRA and NAGR, National Association for Gun Rights, are going to actively oppose this bill because it doesn't give them everything that they want all in one shot. So, show me a bill that has ever been passed that gives everything that somebody wants all in one shot. It just doesn't happen. That would be like saying it's first down and we're going to throw a Hail Mary pass to the end zone because we either want to win the game or nothing. That's it. Who cares about just moving, gaining yards or something like that? So that's what's happening. The NRA and NAGR are actually going to oppose this bill because it doesn't remove a registry that's already there. It doesn't put one in, it's already there. We don't lose anything that we already don't have. We just decided that we were okay with this because it leaves things the way they are, and that's a battle that can be fought. Again, next session, we will hopefully have a senator to fight for statewide preemption. And so here's what's happening, though, is NAGR and NRA want to actively oppose this bill, even though they don't have anybody here in Nebraska. There's no representation here. They don't have a rep here. But they think that they know what's best for Nebraskans, even though they're not the ones that have done all the work, and have worked to get this to what it is. NRA didn't sit down with Omaha's police union. NFOA did. I wasn't there. I lived too far away, couldn't make it to any of those meetings. But some of the board members, some of the volunteers were there, sitting down across the table from the Omaha Police Union reps and trying to work out some amendments that would be agreeable to all parties. And with the registration not being touched, again, not put into place, it's already there. We're just not taking it out, or Tom Brewer's not taking it out. With this amendment, it leaves it in place. Here's something that's never happened before. A major metropolitan police department is removing their opposition. And that's never happened in any major city, in any state with constitutional carry. They've always opposed it. We've got a police department willing to go neutral. And NRA isn't happy with that. They want all or none. So that's why I can't say this as an NFOA board member. I'm saying it as me personally here on the Sandhills page, because I am not okay with all or nothing, because nothing apparently is an acceptable alternative to NRA. Now, I would love to have all, but I would settle for some. And in this case, I'm going to have to settle for some. I will not settle for nothing. I will not get behind the NRA with this. NRA can go stick it where the sun doesn't shine. So can NAGR, because they're both going to oppose this. Now, if that's changed by the time you watch this, then glory hallelujah. But they are going to oppose this bill. They've already come out and publicly said they're going to do that. And so, as a Nebraskan, do you want the NRA speaking for you? Or would you rather get on the phone and call the senators, all of them, not just yours, all of them, call them up, tell them that you want constitutional carry, because the poll motion goes through Tuesday, March 8th. Thursday, March 10th is the first round of debates on the Senate floor. If you can get to Lincoln, we want you there. Sign in to the gallery, sign in support of the bill, that you're for it. And let's hope that we can get several hundred bodies in the Capitol building that day. I want to beat the record. I want to beat the record from a couple years ago. What I don't want is anybody giving the newspapers and the TV stations any feed for the other side. So don't come in and open carry, because this is about concealed carry. We have open carry. You're not helping by open carry, so don't do it. Come in, be respectful, mind your manners. Do not give them any reason to paint us as an insurrectionist. And let's go get this done the way that we do it. As Nebraskans, we roll up our sleeves, we do the work, and we get things done. We don't need NRA. Screw them and the lack of help. Just tell them to stay out of our way. Let's do this ourselves. They've never helped us do anything else. We don't need them now. Whew. Okay. Tell you what, I feel a little bit better being able to say that to everybody. I've not been able to get that off my chest out here at the gun show representing NFOA. So I just wanted to take a little break and represent me for a second. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. We're going to get these uploaded to Facebook and YouTube, and I would really appreciate you helping make this go everywhere. Share it to everybody you know in Nebraska, and I really, really hope I can see you on Thursday at the Capitol in Lincoln, Thursday, March 10th, between 9 and 5. Let's go have a rally.